A warm greetings to us out there this afternoon. I want to quickly bring to our notice some of the very important key points, key resistance, and very important zone that we have to pay attention to in the markets. Before me here is the chart of Bitcoin and the US dollar on a daily time frame. Now, what happened this week? We can notice very conspicuously that Bitcoin has opened below a major support. Bitcoin opened below a major support of 28,000. What that means automatically that Bitcoin is now facing a potential resistance. Not just a potential resistance, but a resistance indeed. That is where Bitcoin opened. And if you look at quickly, I've already put my targets. Take note, I said my target. I have already put my target around these prices of 25K for Bitcoin. Now, the cool off for Bitcoin, I am looking at Bitcoin coming down to around the price of 25K. How long that will take? No, I will not predict. We don't predict the market. I can't really say. But in the next 1, 2, 3 weeks, it might happen. It might even happen faster than that. Now, look at what is going on here. Pay attention to what the market participants are currently doing. If you look at the market participants, they have been evicting themselves out of the market. They have been moving out of the market, stepping out of the market with with the profit they made. Most of them came into the market around 21K, and the market moved to the prices of almost 30,000. And a lot of them taking profit. A lot of them are taking profit already. And for that reason, if you take note, you see that volume has been reducing. Demand has been reducing. If you take note, if you look at the market very critically, you observe that demand has been reducing. Now, what we already saw this market coming down, before the week actually opened. At the end of the close of last week, we saw that the market would be falling down. How do we know that? Now, if you take note of this very last green demand bar that we are seeing down here, yes, the very last green demand bar that we are seeing there, if you take note of that bar, you will notice that that particular bar was more than the one of the previous week. The last green bar by your right, what you are seeing there, if you take note, that bar was a little bit more than the demand bar of the previous week. But look at the result that it produced. The result that it produced was not equal to the effort that the demand made. It was not equal to the effort that the buyers made. And that is what we call absorption. And eventually we knew that there was already an exhaustion in the part of the bulls. Buyers were exhausted, and naturally, when buyers get exhausted, we see that the sellers step into the market, and that is what we are seeing right now happening. So we're going to be keeping eyes on our next target, which is going to be around the prices of 25,000. For how long it will take, I already told us all of this will play out in my last video, but I'm just doing this to keep us up to date what we are expecting for this week. For this week, the price of Bitcoin is clearly bearish. That is what it is. Clearly bearish. That is what we have seen. Unless something dramatic happen, and that will be a very serious event, honestly. Otherwise, with what we are seeing on the chart, with the facts that we are seeing on the chart, it clearly shows to us that this guy right now, Bitcoin, is going to experience some kind of downside for the very short term. Take note, for the very short term. So target 25K first. And then if 25K break, we'll be looking at around the price of 21K. But I doubt if we'll get to around that 21K. I really doubt. There might be a spring around 25K, but Bitcoin will break below it. I have some doubts there for now because the chart has not shown us that. So we are going to be keeping eyes on 25K for now. And then as soon as we see the price of Bitcoin moving sideways around that 25K, a lot of things will be showing us if it is going to be an entry. That's going to be a very sweet trade from that point, entire buy trade. All right, I want to just keep it very simple, yeah. And then I want us to please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell as you get our videos real time when we upload them. And also remember to like this video. Bye for now. I remain my humble self, Henry. See you in my next update.